Here at Gahanna, we are well known for our fantastic performing arts program. From choir to theater to band and orchestra, each program puts in the work to perform their very best in our auditorium. But one person who goes unrecognized is Mr. Singer, a man who is an essential aspect in the productivity of the auditorium.
Mr. Singer is the theater manager here at Gahanna. He takes care of all things auditorium-wise. He does the cleaning on the inside. He sets the lights. He pretty much is in charge of everything physical in terms of the theater here at Gahanna.
He is always here. He's always doing things. If something's happening in the auditorium, he's here. He stays for Saturday builds when it's Saturdays. He does literally everything that happens in the auditorium.
While Mr. Singer is the primary caretaker for our auditorium, it's important to take into consideration how long he has remained dedicated to our school.
I started to work here in 1970-71. I was an assistant band director at the high school. I had classes at the elementaries and the middle schools.
Mr. Singer served as a band director in the district for over 20 years, and he's been our auditorium manager for over 30 after that. So he's really had two careers here at Gahanna.
With Mr. Singer now being older, students often wonder what kind of experiences he faced in his younger years. Lucky for them, some stories are pretty interesting.
I think the most interesting thing about Mr. Singer is some of the stories he tells from his time in the Army. He was part of the band for the Army and has told some really crazy stories about the time that he got taken into a helicopter, about the time that one of his colleagues couldn't find a flagpole to play the bugle salute. So his time in the military is probably the most fascinating storytelling he provides.
Mr. Singer is the most consistent person our department has been graced with. A man who carries a weight far heavier than he should bear. He still finds the motivation to willingly come back day after day, leaving a legacy like no other.
I see him leaving a huge legacy because he's been a part of so many shows, and he's set so much up for the school. Like, our theater program would not be the same, our tech program would not be the same if he didn't set it up the way that he has.
Mr. Singer would never expect credit for anything, but I think the number of lives that he's impacted is something that will go down as his legacy. He is the one that kids come back and ask about more often than anybody else that I know.
Although Mr. Singer's dedication is fueled by his love for his craft, he and the students have a very mutual positive effect on each other's lives. He acts as a mentor to many, who in a lot of ways teach him new things as well.
He's taught me everything I know about theater, like the tech side of theater. He does all of our shows. He does everything that happens in the auditorium. He's a part of it.
If I worked in an office with a bunch of old people, I'd be old. But when I work with the kids, it kind of rubs off on me. You can see I'm not young. There's no way to stop age, but yes.
A man who represents the importance of dedication, commitment, hard work, and love for people and performance. Mr. Singer has changed the walls of Gahanna for the better. We are lucky. This is Gabbie Weil for Lincoln Live.